Alright, 1 second. Here, we have to like mute call. Hello? Luke. Ah, frick.
Summer days burn me out, love just brings me down. Go inside like winter leaves that slowly leave the ground. Hey, you come back, I wanna give you a chance. Love me like you used to, so we can learn again. The skin is getting brown, baby, drink your night away. Maybe we will not regret it, you will not regret me. Laying down under the sun, burning love cause we are young. No one tells us what's done wrong, cause it's just me and you. Yeah, it's just me and you. Yeah, it's just me and you. Hold you on the ground, make your eyes roll out. Kiss me all around, baby, do you like the sound of my wasted love?
Yeah. Okay, you guys can come off mute.
Hey, Venom, you can unmute. So Venom, this is Alex. Alex, this is Venom.
Alright,
Nice meeting you, man. How are you?
good. How are you?
Good.
I'm gonna start my intro.
Good.
Yeah, you?
I need to turn your
Yeah,
volume up
right
because
there.
I can barely hear you.
Oh, me? I can, for these? Should be
Yeah,
good.
no, I can hear you good now.
Okay.
Wait,
Please.
I just realized something. You literally
What is
sound
it?
like an actual like caller, like with like the actual like.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you know, like on like actual like TV podcast stuff, like you actually sound like a caller.
Oh, like somebody calling in? It's
Yes!
because I'm on AirPods.
I got
get my
those too.
headphones. I have some better.
Yeah, you can.
The,
If you
the
want
mic
to.
might be better on
Yeah, you might want to do that.
Okay.
Hey, 1 second, guys.
Turn off Bluetooth so they don't auto.
Okay, now I can hear you guys. I just couldn't hear you because I was listening to stuff. Oh yeah, this is my chair at its highest. This is my chair at its lowest. You guys are like so tall in comparison, so I had to like do this. I have to do this to like put it at its height. Because you guys are just like so tall, I have to like. Can you guys hear that fan?
I cannot hear a fan.
No.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Is it better?
We can hear.
Yes.
I just
Awesome.
don't want to wake my mom up, so
Understandable.
What is going on, guys? Alexander Hansen here today with another video. How's it going, YouTube? So today we're going to be starting our first podcast off, hopefully with a bang. I got Jackson here and Venom here. Say what's up, guys.
so
How's it going?
So we're going to be just talking about random things today in this first podcast. Basically, we're just going to be getting a couple ideas in for what we want to do for some next podcasts in the future. And yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy. So, you guys got anything going on for the next couple of days? You any plans for Thanksgiving?
I have a cold, so probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just finished the hardest part of my schooling today
Mhm.
and passed.
Oh,
And
that's fine.
so my plan for Thanksgiving is to relax and be stressed.
Nice.
Nice.
So
Always a good thing to look forward to that.
yeah, it's been a long time, a lot of class, a lot of long days, but it was worth it in the end.
Yeah.
Also, guys, I just want to apologize in advance if I have to do this because I have a cold.
Oh,
so
you're
I
okay.
can't,
You're
like,
fine.
breathe through my nose, but it like stinks. So
Yeah.
sorry
Yeah.
in advance.
We got one concurrent viewer. Wee.
How's it going?
If you guys have anything, any ideas as well, put them in the chat. You do.
I've been playing around with this idea for the past few months actually. An idea, I'll start it off as an app actually, and develop it into a social media platform that will connect musicians and like-minded artists of any type, art like drawing, 3D design, but mainly for music. So it's a social media platform where you make a profile, you create a profile, you put your likes,
Mhm.
dislikes, your interests, and
So
you
like
join a chat room like this and video chat with people who have similar ideas and have similar likes and dislikes as you.
So you're.
like a like I don't want to say art because art class, it's not really art, it's more of, well, it is art, but there's different forms of art. There's
Yes.
a drawing, there's paintings, it falls under different categories. There's structure,
course.
there's music, there's instruments, like
And
which
then
falls
within
under
music,
the
there's
music
genres and there's
yeah.
instruments.
So you're big into music?
The structures,
Yes.
it's like
Me too.
clay, there's glass, there's everything. And then you also have like through the paint and like drawing path, like the drawing mixes in with the paint and like the animations, which I don't think anybody like really appreciates art that much.
I do. I love art.
Like even writing, just like drawing, like doodling on your paper,
Mhm.
that should be and would be considered art if you put enough time and consideration into it.
Yeah.
Just like I have a saxophone, like an alto sax.
Anything that you find beautiful can be considered art.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And like,
what I envision for this app is to connect these people
Mhm.
to allow them, because as a musician, especially during the COVID times, during self-isolation, it can be very hard to find people to play music with,
Do you
collaborate with.
play any instruments?
I play guitar
You play guitar.
and I play piano.
I play piano too.
Better at singing than I am at guitar, but I had to take a break because
me
of
too.
some life decisions that I've made
Yeah.
that are actually enabling me to pursue this idea that I have.
Nice.
Right now it's in an abstract form, and of course I'm getting suggestions for how I should go about actually developing this. But as an app, basically what it would do is you could create a profile, then you could like match with people, you could join a room like this.
So like Tinder, but like more of like a friendship ad.
Yes, more
Yeah.
so like networking, like making connections with people.
So
Like say,
Like
okay,
an Instagram.
Alex Hanscom,
Mhm.
you play piano, right?
Yes.
Say, I'm a producer, I need a pianist to
Yeah.
create a piece for me. And I have, and you could, on your profile, you could have some
can we like take a moment to just like appreciate artists? Because like
Yeah.
without artists, we wouldn't have Among Us. We wouldn't have Minecraft. Like we wouldn't have all these amazing video games. We wouldn't like heck, we wouldn't even have COD. We wouldn't have Call of Duty. We
Yeah.
wouldn't have Among Us. We wouldn't have Brawlhalla. We wouldn't have anything. Heck, we wouldn't even have anime. Like I don't know if you guys are anime.
Amen to anime.
fans.
Oh, I love
I've
it.
been watching Blood of Zeus recently. Enjoying that a lot.
Me, a huge Angels of Death fan.
Uh,
Perfect anime. The first two episodes, mine. Like my mind went
like
dead.
down or boom?
No, like it's just a mind.
So implode and then explode?
No, it's more. I don't know how.
Well,
to
that's like the
explain
best
it
version, I would think, if it's an implode and an explode.
Without, like, cussing, though. But like we wouldn't have a lot of things. We wouldn't even have books. We wouldn't have picture books.
Yeah.
Like we wouldn't have these amazing designs for different cans. We wouldn't have it. Heck, we probably wouldn't have anything without artists.
Yeah,
We wouldn't have
that's
paint,
true.
We wouldn't have any.
Yeah, this is
So,
true.
Again, I just want to say, take a moment. If there's a local artist like spray painting things on walls, don't necessarily tear it down or like make it work. Don't make it like, don't like appreciate it. Don't like discourage it. If
Mm-hmm.
there's a young artist, encourage them.
Yeah.
To do it greater instead of like I'm like amazed with the people that can actually make good art with spray paint.
Yeah,
Like, I
that
know there's
that stuff's
stencils,
pretty
but, like
crazy.
I know there's like such things as like stencils, but like the people who don't do stencils, oh my god, bro.
Yeah, the freeform spray paint art is amazing.
See, for me, I make music, so I have been making music for a good while, and I actually am going to be coming in touch with a producer pretty soon who has like their own studio and everything like that. But you guys mind if I play a little sample of one of the beats I just recently started?
Go right ahead.
It is, you guys are familiar with lo-fi beats, right?
Of course.
Love food. Yeah. I just started listening to them.
Okay. Let me share my screen here. So here it is.
Man, that's amazing, man.
Thank you.
Like I don't want to listen to too much of it because I might fall asleep, obviously.
Yeah.
Plus, like I don't want to spend 2 minutes on it. Well,
It actually is 2 minutes long.
Like,
I would like to hear the full thing.
The full thing?
okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
But just keep it playing.
Why don't we just have this in the background while we talk? Like a
Good.
podcast.
It's a nice background music.
Yeah, like we could put it on like the beat or like on the loop. I just don't
Very
know if
chill.
you know? Yeah. I keep having you down my drink, so my throat.
And I added a little bass in there too. A little bit of a bridge. Bring the drums back. Yeah.
You just want to put that on the background and you just want to relax, like read a book or just hang out with your friends. It's like it's not distracting music,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. It
Yeah.
just
That's
makes
what
me fall
lo-fi is.
asleep because it's just
Understandable.
psychological thing.
Yeah, I definitely get what you mean. But yeah, thank you. So that's a beginning to that song, and I actually am making a music video to go along with it.
Golf clap. Do a little golf clap
Thank you.
because I can't go. I have to do this.
I don't know if you guys want to see part of the music video, but I am actually am in. I am. Whoa! My computer is freezing a little bit. There we go.
Probably because it doesn't need to stream, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Because you're streaming your video and then you stream your screen, it kind of glitches.
Yeah.
But essentially, yeah, what the app will do connect you with people like like your producer without you actually having to like meet them or know somebody.
Yeah.
Because if somebody sees that, they can click on your profile, they can go through it. I'm looking for lo-fi beats or piano or like just chill synthwave stuff like that. They can put these tags in there for what they're looking for. Your
Mhm.
profile will pop up and you get like a rating for your work. And it won't be like Fiverr where you pay somebody. It'll just connect you with someone.
Is it kind of be like Omegle?
No, not like random. You can jump into random rooms. So there'll be public rooms that you can join that will be moderated, and
Uh huh.
it'll be sort of like a bot, like Groovy. But this one has where people can build a playlist.
Ah.
Inside
Yeah.
different rooms, and based on the room, it'll be like old, classic rock, or it'll be rap, hip hop, R&B. You don't have to go through the genres, and
Oh.
you type in and be like, hey, play this song by so and
So,
so.
are you basically talking about if you have different group rooms and people who choose? I'm. This is kind of what I'm thinking is different rooms, like different group rooms, and then you have like a music bot that plays certain type of music, and like, is it gonna be something where of people who like the same genre of music, they can get to know each other that way?
Exactly.
Ah, I like
So
that.
it'll be not just for musicians, but also for people who enjoy music.
Mm-hmm.
And my idea for this is that people can put in songs that they like. They can do like play this song, and the website will build a cache. It will save those playlists
Mm-hmm.
into on the room in the history of the songs that have been played in the past, and you can actually save that playlist for yourself on that app. So that way you can like take someone else's playlist or a compilation of 100 people's playlists
Yeah.
and kind of pick and choose. And as you add to your portfolio, as you add to your playlist, it will start giving you more personalized rooms and people to talk to or connect with.
Yeah. I like that a lot. Oh boy.
Yeah, it just came to me one time. I was just playing my guitar and just kind of like humming, and I was like, man, I wish there was some way where, like, some website where I could just talk to other musicians,
Yeah.
and in like a totally like not totally anonymous, but like make a profile so that way it's moderated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and then of course like there'll be protections. Like I was thinking there'd be like 18 plus rooms for explicit music, and so you have to be like 18 and over. And I'll try to moderate it as best as I can because the internet can be a weird place sometimes.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, so
giving
true.
by building an app where you can connect with people with different kinds of music, of course there's going to be predators on these websites. So right now what I'm thinking is how to prevent that from happening.
Kind of
Yeah,
like a
like putting a
networking
random
service. Do you know what Net Nanny is by any chance?
Net nanny? No.
Net Nanny is kind of like basically it's a software or something like that that looks for different words or different like things in searches or database and whatnot, and it will if it sees something that it will flag it and it'll censor it, and something kind of like that. Is that what you're thinking of?
Something like that. Basically, I want to have moderators on the website. So I will have a staff that will moderate the website or the
Yeah.
app and make sure, or I could build a bot that can do that automatically. But
Mm-hmm.
that isn't
Well,
actually
you know what I
what I
definitely think would help prevent that? Well, like the predators,
Mm-hmm.
and like because there's children of all age. Me personally, if you set in a limit on like them to be 18 or older, like I'm 13, so I wouldn't be able to partake in that app.
But you could always lie
But
about your age, so
yeah, like
This
so
is true.
what like something we could do is like don't lie about your age because well you can well you wouldn't really want to lie about your age
you can.
like well
But
no
it's not a liability.
But the
no
appeal of not lying about your age is that you can put in rooms with people who are underage. So
may I mean
yes,
like there's this like I'm thinking about um like a kids section like of the phone with like banned flyer art like every like an entire column of different uh categories of art that thir- that 15 and younger are into, and I consider or like 17 and younger are into, and then like get polls from like actual like serious websites,
Mm-hmm.
and then make an adult section with like all the same columns, but it's for 18 and older.
Yeah.
So
what about like a
like,
separate app?
but
Yeah, that could be. That could be.
I'm saying like there's like an age limitation on the kids section, and
Kind of like what
and
YouTube has.
yeah, like
And
YouTube
Netflix.
Kids,
And Netflix.
but like not YouTube Kids, like have like a section where the adults can't go into the kids, but the kids can't go into the adults.
Well, you could maybe have the adults go into the kids because they're gonna be like responsible, like, you know.
No,
No,
because
that's
the
what
adults aren't going
I'm
to be
trying to prevent.
yeah, because the
Oh
adults
yeah,
will
I
become
see what
adult
you mean. I'm thinking of
and
it. Yeah, now I get it.
that's why I say, well, unless you have actual insurance on that child and actual proof that it is your child and you are the parent of that child, that's the only way you could see what activities they're doing. But if you're an adult, the kids literally can't go in. It's like a firewall.
What if you
And they
had
can't
like,
like make a new and if like they try deleting it, they just get back put in the like normal place and they
But then
can't
comes
change
the
their
problem of privacy and being anonymous, being able to not have your identity on this website. Maybe you don't want people to know who you are on your web. It's the internet, people can find your identity and steal it.
I
Um,
mean, I'm saying like you could have like a parent section as well, like something that
parental
like
controls.
yeah,
yeah,
you
parental
have parental
controls. That's what
controls
it
and
is.
you can put the parental controls like PlayStation or like an Xbox. You can
Or
like
your
you can
phone, or your
yeah, like you
cellular
can put
device.
parental controls on anything.
Yeah,
So why not do the same with your app? You know,
that's what I was saying.
except
Have a separate
parental
app for
controls.
children, so they have the regular app and then the app with like kids at the end of it. You know, so that way I don't have to integrate that into a single app. You have to download the other app and then you could make an account.
One thing, I'm sure you could do too. I thought of,
Or make
whatever
add-ons
app store you're thinking of putting
like
on,
PlayStation.
like the
Oh,
Apple Store or like the Play Store or anything. Can't you make it where you have to be a certain age to be able to get an app like that? You could
Yeah,
probably do something like that.
yeah.
And like make it like 13 and up or something like that, or like 15 or 16 or up or whatever number, an age, that uncertainty, like be able to moderate it a little bit better.
Yeah, it's not teenagers that I have to worry about. It's keeping it for children. Being
Yeah.
exposed
yeah, like
to adults, because people are mean on the internet.
Yeah,
so
like
that's
a
why I think
Meggle.
you
Anybody
could
could
do
join a Meggle, but like you don't know what's on the other side.
Yeah,
or what you could do is for like those children, like if they're like afraid of teens, you could do from like 10 and younger to 11 and up. I mean,
I would
and
do a
11
13
to
and up and
17.
12 to like 12 and under, and then 13 and
I mean,
13 and 17, and then
or
18
yeah,
till
18 to
infinity.
18 up.
Yeah.
Like that's something you
Um,
could do to keep kids away from teenager predators. Well, predators. I wouldn't
Yeah.
necessarily call them predators, more like
But if
well,
somebody
I mean,
who's
there's no
13 or 14 wants to talk with
uh,
other people,
a second
they're
year old.
just gonna lie about their age, So,
Yeah,
but then it's not my liability because I put those checks and balances and those stops in place to try to prevent that from happening in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You don't want to be
here,
liable
one
for
second, I'll
something.
get that. I just have to just go blow my nose.
Okay. But of course, that isn't just going to be for music. It's going to be, like I said, just for any type of artistic expression. So
Mm-hmm.
art, and then that way, artists, musicians, or whoever can find somebody maybe to do an album cover, maybe to do a YouTube banner, and people can like do commissions to do that.
Yeah.
I'm aware there's websites like this, but I think that this one would be more social, where you would join a room like this and just talk face to face with somebody. Like,
Mm-hmm.
talk.
And that,
Yeah, that's true. I overall though, I love the idea. It's awesome. I think it definitely could shoot off. So just make it happen, man.
wait, were you guys? Oh, you guys are just talking about the same topic. Okay. How about we change the subject?
Yeah.
Because we are talking about random things, not just art.
That's true. That's true.
So
Gaming. I'm just kidding. Continue.
But like, Alex, what are you super into other than art right now?
Gaming. And well, technology, PCs. If you guys on the YouTube and whatnot and everything like that, you guys I believe have seen my PC. If you haven't, I've posted TikTok videos and whatnot. But I can definitely make a post. You know what? I'm going to make a post. I'm going to make a post about my gaming setup, like maybe a 10-15 second clip. But to get back on what your question is, I am currently into my gaming setup, PCs in general, and I recently had built my first PC, went well, and then I decided to buy all the parts for my second PC, which is the PC I'm currently running on, and I just love it.
What kind of games specifically?
Minecraft, um, a little bit Among Us. Um, yeah, one game I recently just got new, Forza Horizon 4. I love that game. In fact, I'm actually, since Christmas is coming up, the holidays, getting other people gifts and myself and some people getting me gifts. Hopefully, haven't been naughty. So,
Okay.
but yeah, I'm going to be extending it.
Okay. Let's go around. What is your favorite season? Venom.
I will have to say, yeah, it's probably around Christmas time. Family, friends, and
Winter and fall, basically.
winter and fall. Yeah, I have allergies in the spring and summer, so.
I have allergies right now, so.
Also, I'm originally from California. We don't get a lot of snow. And I'm currently in Texas right now, and then in 2 months, about 2 weeks from today, and a little bit less actually, I'll be in Colorado.
Ah, really? Take me with you, cause that's where I want to live.
Yeah, I'll be living there for about a year.
Do you know the area Colorado Springs?
What is your
That's where I'm
favorite?
going.
You're going to Colorado Springs?
Yes, sir.
That's where I want to move. Cause I'm 16 right now. By the age of 19 or 20, I really want to be out by Colorado
Alex,
Springs.
What is your favorite season?
The other way around, guy.
Oh, that way?
Yeah.
What is your favorite season?
Am I pointing the right way? Who am I pointing at?
You got to point up.
Oh.
That's what you asked me.
That would be me, and the other side is Jackson.
Jackson and Alice.
Yes.
Alex, what's your favorite season?
Fall. I love the cold. In fact, my window is actually open right now, and it's dark outside. So if anybody wanted to sneak in, no, I'm just kidding.
Hey, if anybody wants to hear some dancing coffin emote, ear rape.
No ear rape.
Through his Alexa. So.
No. No.
His
Send a
Alexa.
donation, and you might have some fun.
Hey, look, I'm gonna punch you, Alex.
Psych, you missed. I'm not on camera anymore.
Yeah,
You knocked
we're.
him to the ground.
This is awful. Dang. From my angle, you're below. So.
Ooh. Yeah, but you'd be on the other side.
Mine? Gotta be my favorite season has to be winter though.
I like it because of the cold.
Here, do you want to know an interesting fact that my friend told me?
What?
Well, I learned it by myself, but with summer, you can only get so naked to get yourself cold. But in winter, you can
It's AC, brother. Get a
you can
fan.
get as times as you want. I'm talking about outside.
I know.
You can layer up like as many times as you want. Like in summer, you can only get like so naked without being publicly indecent.
Yeah, just wear your undies or something. I mean, no, just your pair of socks. You're good.
Yeah, you're good. You're not. No socks, no shoes, no service.
Mm-hmm.
No socks, no shoes, no service.
I mean, I like summer because it's just a fun time. It's a time where people are really carefree, I think.
I love it too, because you can be outside and be out and about.
Stressful
Hey, do you guys wanna hear a funny thing that my friend, like somebody I knew did?
but
He lives in like California right now. He like lives like north of California, so.
It's on the top.
Yeah. Like almost in Washington. I
Okay.
think.
you in Oregon?
Yeah, Oregon.
He walked into he was going into a Mexican restaurant with no shirt on because it was like really hot in the summer. And then he walked in with no shirt on. And they were like, no, stop. Don't you see the sign? And then the sign says, no shirt, no shoes, no service. So then he walks in the next day, but instead, he has no pants on and no underwear. Okay, you said no sock. You said no shirt, no shoes, no service.
Do you know what that sign is, though?
Yeah. He walked in with nothing on but a shirt and shoes. And he was like, okay, I'm here for my service.
Was he wearing a hat?
No.
Maybe he should have gone with the hat the first time. They might have let him in.
What is that?
And
I'm sorry.
get a big taco hat with some guac in it.
I saw this, like,
Yeah.
like, not good person on TikTok, so. Can't do anything about it. I left a comment, like, saying, hey, that's really bad, don't do that, but they probably won't do it. But, anyways, my
What do
topic.
you think about possibility of
Hmm?
What?
What does everyone think about the possibility of humans one day going to Mars?
Mars?
You know.
I 100% think that is bullcrap. We will not be able to live there. Not right now, at least.
Honestly,
Not in 2020. With
I haven't-
everything- Okay, let's be honest. With everything that's been going on, COVID-19, the Australian wildfires, there's literally countless and multiple things. Black Lives Matter. There is constant other things that is going on right now. And you want to know something? That was only
What?
in the first 3 months of 2020. That was only in the first several months of 2020.
Let's do this billionaire who's really what a billionaire wants to do.
And let's think about this. Some people speculate that time travel actually exists. So let's say time travel does exist. So doesn't that mean the people from the future would have warned us about 2020? Well, I have a theory. What if?
Well, there's a man with eyes. It's funny that you said this. Go ahead, but let me write this into my
We can also talk about it in a different podcast if you'd like, Venom.
But like, so if time travel really does exist, that's completely theoretical. If time travel did exist, don't you think the people from 2022 or 21, like, or like whenever time traveling comes to be, if it's 20 years, 100 years, don't you think they would still remember 2020 and have like little memory bits? So what if we're living and they didn't stop it? They didn't even try to stop it. So what if that's because we're living in the best version of 2020 that they didn't get to see, and they stopped bigger major events from happening without changing the entire timeline of their future with them existing? Because that's something you have to think about. If they would have stopped COVID, that would be so many deaths that if they stopped it, like what if their
Well, if they stopped
grandparents
it, then
died?
the world would continue to be overpopulated and
Yes.
overfished, over deforested, overconsumed, essentially,
So what
See,
if that happened to them and they didn't want to change that? Like,
for the
let's
greater
say
good.
like other people from like the future timeline changed that, and
I
then
would
and
assume
there and
think
then
that
in that
if timeline did exist, it wouldn't be heavily regulated, and only
yeah,
like certain few amount of people, say a
because
government would have control of
you
that.
want to know something
mm-hmm.
humans will never be able to understand?
What?
Theoretical timelines, because there must be billions of alternate dimensions. There could be one where
Like Rick
if
and
someone was
Morty.
being on a podcast, I could be across the world, like in Japan, like doing anything with my
Well,
life.
Or
And
or
there's
you could
another
be a
alternate
snail,
universe.
yeah, a
So
snail.
infinite amount of parallel
you have to
universes.
think how small you are to live in a world with 7 billion people. Billion.
People
And
would feel
that's
really small but affected.
and you have to think, God, I'm not gonna get too biblical here,
Yeah,
but
careful
God,
what you start getting into though, because
yeah,
remember,
because some
you
people
only
believe
have yourselves and your own opinion, but others might have it
I'm
different.
Christian, but I also believe in the scientific method
Mm-hmm.
because we won't really be able to know about God, but I like to keep my faith in God because
Gives
if
you
it
hope.
is God, I like to keep my faith in him, you know? Not because I don't think I think he's I don't not because I don't think he's real. I
How do we know it's he?
yeah, like in
We
another
don't know. I think that's
timeline
what
universe, he could be a sheep. Well, we don't
I.
know
It
that.
could
What you're
be it could
saying.
be a thing.
What you're
Yeah, he
saying is that we will never know the ultimate truth because we have no way to find out. Correct?
And even if we did know, maybe we wouldn't even be able to understand it.
Yeah.
he would
In our
probably
Like
know
aliens. Do aliens exist? We don't know. We've seen UFOs,
we
unidentified
don't know
flying objects, and whatnot, but we
maybe
don't
aliens
know.
are cloned by
but
people.
if there is other
Yes,
life
it could be.
if there was other life with us,
Secret
you have to think.
societies.
And you see all these alien movies. Why do you want to know what something like another few things that humans will never be understand? I can name 5 things. Does God really exist? What happens after death? Basically, is what I said.
Well, that could be
What's
two.
at the core of the Earth?
Hmm?
We don't
Well,
know.
we already know. A core at the core of
What
the Earth. Yes, it's like a. It's a magnet,
no?
basically. It
Why?
attracts everything down. It gravity.
No,
That's what
no, no, no.
science says. What science is facts, not fiction. So technicality, that's what it is. It's true.
We still don't know though. That's what I'm getting into.
Well,
We still
because
don't
we
know.
haven't seen it with our eyes. Because there are people who believe There are people who believe that seeing is believing, and so people need to see it in order to actually believe it, in order to actually know what it is. Like dying, is it just darkness? Do you become something new, or do you go to
Like,
heaven or the other place?
I I don't believe in that. I
Or
don't
are
believe.
you reborn?
Or that too, reincarnation. Anything is possible, but we don't know, and nobody will believe it until they see it.
Is
This is
there actually
an
other life
interesting.
beyond Earth?
Okay.
Because if there was other life beyond Earth, wouldn't they try to make even bigger contact with us? Like,
Maybe we're the apex predator.
yeah, like, or
And do
like,
you think maybe aliens look at us and go, "Wow, They're so stupid. They have all these amazing guns and they're pointed at themselves.
Yeah, like
Like they
and
have these satellites with missiles on them, and they're all pointed
at
at
each other.
themselves, not
Hmm.
out the real danger. And so they're not big enough threat. They're not
But there also couldn't be that much danger, maybe. There's a possibility where they're like, hey, we're actually friendly. We'd like to meet who you are.
You
But
know,
we don't know.
Trump was
or
thinking of
dangerous.
starting
Or dangerous, yes.
a nuclear war because if he would have shot off a single nuclear missile, everybody would have shot off. Because there's a peace treaty going on right now that's saying if one person shoots off a nuclear missile or a missile in general, that
Mutually assured destruction.
gets broken and then everybody has to start fighting because they won't protect it. And do you want to know how many atom bombs it would take to destroy an entire world?
Not really, but tell me.
At least 3 to 4. 3 to 4. That's and
That's
you know how
speculated.
long.
We haven't proven that.
Yeah, like
That, yeah.
the atom bomb. Uh,
I mean, look at Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
mhm.
They've recovered, but the effects might never be truly.
Like cancer. We don't know if the vaccine, if the fix for cancer has ever been discovered because we've been trying to figure out how to fix and cure cancer for years. I'm sure, this is my opinion, and I'm sure other people think this too, but I'm nowhere one to say that it is it or it isn't, but it could be because of what I think. My opinion is that maybe there's the point in life where some doctor or some scientist came across it, but population control is the thing.
Yes, and corporations
You guys want to
own
know
those
what
companies
the
that
story about
develop
me?
those things, and you know what corporations love is money. You don't make some money, the United States healthcare system.
Do you
Mm-hmm.
So
guys
by solving these problems cheaply and effectively and saving lives, they're costing them more. So they hide these discoveries, these scientific breakthroughs,
Yeah.
Do you guys
to
want to know an interesting fact
continue
about me?
racketeering.
Here's the thing though. I don't blame them, but at the same time I do. I blame them because they're greedy and they want money, but at the same time I don't blame them that much because think about this. In just a little bit, just a little bit of time, just a couple years, we have grown almost triple in size on this planet.
You
It's
want
pretty bad. Exponentially. It's ridiculous, exactly.
As population grows, it just grows faster.
And the more resources we run out of and
right there because I don't want you to say something that'll hurt me and other people because if because I blame it completely on them. I don't even
On who?
think
the
on the
scientists.
on the scientists that looked over the cure. Because if that is truly what happened, you that's something that happened to me.
Uh-huh.
2 people in my life. One person didn't die from it, but one person had stage 5 lymphoma cancer.
I'm sorry to hear.
I didn't even get to say goodbye to him, even. You know? And then my cousin, like, he got lymphoma cancer, and I'm like, this is just a cycle now. Like, but he's still alive, and I'm super grateful. Like, and that's what truly made me believe that there is something out there that can control us and make us do better and be better.
What do you mean by that?
Like, I believe that there is like a God
Oh, that way. Okay.
and put faith into our minds and that can cure multiple sicknesses. Because I don't, again, I say, I don't want to get too religious, but
Yeah, careful what you're saying though.
yeah, because other people. Yeah.
Not trying to throw you down or
But,
anything.
like, I don't know how else to explain it. He almost had stage 3 lymphoma cancer. And, like, I'm just thinking, I think God or this person didn't want me to have to go through losing another
Gave
organ.
him a second chance.
Yeah, give me a second chance.
Both of you.
Because I think, you know how, like, old teachers give you, like, a slap on the wrist to make you do better? Or, like, be better?
No,
In old times?
not really,
No, I
honestly.
think that was God's way of saying, or, like, that person saying, do better, be better, see this person
It's
and
noticing your
like
mistakes.
do good, like a ruler and like the ruler was my aunt dying, but out of reward for my success of me being better, he let my cousin live.
So you have your give and take factor. You have your.
Yeah,
Oh, I
and
see what you mean.
like, and that's just like this huge like I wish I could share it with more people that my cousin that he actually lived through that. Like that's scary. Like
Mhm.
I don't know, man. If I got cancer, I don't know. Like
Well, there's one
if I got
universal
like that
truth that I know about life is that what you put in is what you get out. And,
karma.
well, not just karma, but what you put into life is what you get out of it. You can't sit around
Hey, I'll be
twiddling
right
your
back.
thumbs and expect to have something great fall into your lap.
Yeah. You ever heard of the channel? Not to cut you off, but to go along with it. You ever heard the channel Unis Honest, or what was of it?
Yes.
Rest in peace. I loved it with Mark and Ethan. Markiplier, Crank Games plays.
No, yeah, I've watched it.
I watched like every single episode, like at least twice. And their live stream, their full 12-hour live stream, I was there the whole time for it. Brought tears to my eyes to see them delete it and everything gone. Rest in peace, the goose or whatever it's called, the Goon Gosler or whatever Ethan was coming up with. But
Yeah.
Memento Mori. I think this, or I think that, if you know what that means, which do you?
No.
Memento Mori means death comes to all, embrace it, basically. It means that when the time comes, there's no running away from it. Just don't be afraid. Just let it happen. Because death does come to all. I'm going to die one day.
Tame Impala song, Let It Happen.
No.
It's a great song. It's about that. Another thing that's true is that people are more willing to help you if you're helping yourself.
Yes.
If you are sitting there and playing the victim and going, woe is me, my life is a mess, but it's my parents' fault. Oh, it's my boyfriend's fault. Oh, it's my brother's fault. Oh, it's my boss's fault. Nobody's gonna look at you and go, wow, I take pity on this person. They need my help. But if you go, my life's a mess. Here's what I'm doing to try to fix it, but I can't do it alone.
Mm-hmm.
People are more willing to look at you and go, you're actively attempting to fix the things that are wrong in their life that they're suffering from.
Yeah.
Whatever circumstances that befell them. If you look at somebody on the street and they're homeless, and instead of trying to get a job, instead of trying to stay clean, instead of trying to stay away from the things that put them there in the first place, they're embracing those things. Are you gonna extend your olive branch and give them money, to just spend it? No. If you see somebody who's homeless, they're well shaved, they're well clean, and they might have a sign just need some work. I'll do any job you need. Like, I'll clean your house. I will reconstruction. They go, listeners, you're more willing to go, that guy needs a job. I'm really lazy, and I don't want to change all the light bulbs in my house with these new ones. So, I'll hire him $8 an hour. Probably take 3 hours.
You wanna know? I found this like really funny sign at like with a homeless person, and like people are actually giving him money, but then a person, and he probably wasn't even actually homeless, and then another person that was actually homeless, he had no money, and do you wanna know what the sign said? Not gonna lie, I need weed. Like that's what the sign said, and then the homeless person said like I don't really remember, but like
Maybe
super like good money, but like not like demanding.
maybe they had Dory syndrome. You said on the sign, you said that, not gonna lie, I honestly don't remember.
No, I need weed. I've seen thousands. People, weed is not a drug that puts you on the streets.
No.
Heroin and meth and alcohol are drugs that control students.
And sometimes weed can be prescribed to people who need it for medical problems.
Exactly. You've seen the young child that was given the CBD extract oil, and they put it on like the Oreo cookies, and it stopped his seizures. They had medical purposes.
Mhm.
Do abuse it.
Oh yeah, all the time.
I mean, look at my 600-pound life. Those are people abusing food as a almost like a drug. It is an addiction. People can become addicted to video games. People can become addicted to exercise.
People can become addicted to masturbation.
Porn addiction. Yes, it's
Exactly.
a
Which,
huge problem.
yeah, it is.
But it's not talked about because it's awkward.
Yeah, I think we should maybe talk about that in a different podcast
No,
sometime.
let's just not talk about
No,
that.
I'm just kidding. That's why it needs to be talked about, Jackson.
13 plus,
I'm
let's have
just
a
kidding.
13 plus podcast as well. Okay.
13 plus. Oh, I thought you were talking about like the number of people on a call. I'm like, that's gonna be chaotic.
Yeah, like. But like, Alex, how long are we looking at? Because I don't want to make it too long.
Oh, it don't matter how long we're going for.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
Yo, what is up, Dominic? You got anything to say? Any ideas for us to talk about?
So. Well, what are your guys' opinion about space?
It's pretty cool. I mean, I know you like space. You've told me all about it. I mean, look at your wall. Wait, do you still have your moon? Do you still have your moonlight?
I do. I have 2 now.
You have 2. You should get one.
Fun fact about me being actually in the Air Force.
You're in the Air Force?
I'm going to be the Space Force.
Nice. NASA?
Space Force.
Oh, Space Force. Nice. See, I want to join the Navy.
Maybe. That's a good branch.
My great grandpa was in it, and my grandpa almost went into it as well. But I want to join it.
Do you know what?
Infantry.
The Navy doesn't.
Or not infantry. I can't remember it off the top of my head.
Well, I just think you're too smart to be
Thanks.
um,
What is it called?
I'm-
Obviously, I'm not smart right now because I can't remember what it's called.
What is it? What do they do?
I don't remember. I'm having like the worst brain fart right now. Come back to me and maybe I'll remember it then. We'll be like class. Now I'm gonna be stuck on it for a while. Crap.
That's okay. Do your research. Figure out what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
They have a lot of really good opportunities. I got lucky with my job. That I'm able to switch to the Space Force. I'm not here for anything. This is Ted Jackson.
Yes, that's Jackson.
Saying, please, sir, can I hear you?
Can you guys hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's because this thing.
Yeah.
Now
I
can you
had
guys hear me?
Yes.
Let's talk about space.
Okay.
This is my good luck charm, by the way. I don't know if you guys heard that.
Well, okay, we're going down.
Okay. Space.
You don't want to go down there.
You
It's
don't-
not a good thing. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. What are your thoughts about space?
Stars.
Stars.
Yeah.
Satellites.
Big balls of gas. Oh, did you know the sun will explode one? Well, not explode, but implode. And actually, I'm surprised that we're not all dead yet.
Okay, this went dark. Let's talk about something else.
No, I'm literally-
How about rainbows?
All burned to a crisp. I'm surprised because we are polluting so much of the earth. Oh god, I sound like Greta. But anyways, the sun.
Can we talk about rainbows yet?
No. Active UV force field. just the sun, like, yeah, the atmosphere. The sun's rays keep bouncing off because it bounces off in rays, and it's like this like jellyfish type thing, you know. And then it keeps like the atmosphere looks like a jellyfish. It's like has like that little bubble and string.
I'm not
So-
sure what you're getting at here. The atmosphere is a jellyfish? Are you what?
The pattern that UV light bounce off, or it's called transmissivity.
Transmissibility, yeah. Whatever. I can't.
Whoa, what? Wait, say that again.
Absorbs
But
Transmissivity. Transmittity.
Alex.
Yeah?
But like, we are slowly dying from our
Oh,
own
bless you.
selves. And it's not because of guns. It's not because of aliens. It's not because of anything. It is not because Trump almost started World War III.
Hey, careful what you say, sir.
It is because we are polluting our entire planet. The one place we can actually live on for right now. The one place. And the more we're polluting it, the more the atmosphere gets shrunken down and the sun rays get closer to beating it. We probably, honestly,
we have
humans,
holes.
we're probably
We
going to
developed
be
holes.
extinct. We're honestly going to be, we're probably going to be extinct before we can watch the sun implode.
Like the dinosaurs.
Oh, and did you know it actually, and if we actually lived to the sun imploding, it would take approximately about 8 seconds before we could get ready.
Get ready for what exactly?
Us all dying.
My problem anymore. Sun exploded. I suddenly
No,
would not
because
care.
we wouldn't even see the sun.
It happens.
Explode
I would suddenly
until
not
8 to
care
10
about
seconds.
anything because I would be dead.
From 6 to 8 seconds, we wouldn't be able to see the sun gone.
Okay.
We would still see the sun.
Yeah, but you can't really directly look at the sun. So how are you seeing it gone?
Because, no, whenever you see it gone, it's just gonna be a black, like the moon. Like a new moon. It's just gonna go. It's just gonna do this.
If the sun was to explode or anything, yeah, it's gonna be like turning out the light, like light off. But if the sun was to explode, wouldn't it shoot out hot lava and magma and everything towards us and make like a heat wave that goes over it?
You also
Or plasma?
I'm a little confused why we're going to Mars. Isn't Mars closer to the sun?
Dominic,
What?
Dominic, my cousin.
Oh, I thought. Then how is it so hot? No,
Sir.
no,
It doesn't have an atmosphere.
I know. I'm joking.
I thought it
Dang.
was really cold.
I'm joking. Dang. I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay. Okay. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I don't know.
We should probably actually get this closed up, though.
We wouldn't even care. Probably. We would probably all just accept our fate. Yeah. But we would have
And you could drive to
6,
work
8,
and the next
7.
day, and the next day they will eat
Here we
the
go.
next day. And all of a sudden,
Then here we go.
the entire Earth would be cool.
Here we go.
in the
One.
sun. It would happen so incredibly fast.
Are you okay, Jackson? You're sitting here like,
Literally would do this.
That you froze.
yeah, same. I thought you froze too. Jack, you froze again?
That. It would literally just be that.
I still see you,
Instead-
so.
Instead of it being,
No, I'm just
instead of it
kidding.
being dark, we would all just be dead.
Yeah, exactly. So it wouldn't be black. It would be actually
Lava.
Well, we don't know.
No, it would be this. Alexa, light red. That.
we didn't even have time to say
Alexa,
anything.
light white.
Oh, yeah? You think you're all cool?
Hey, you know your Alexa is a spy device.
Yeah, I know.
Let's talk about that Let's talk about that next episode, because we should probably wrap that. Let's probably.
You guys want to talk about conspiracies.
Well, I was gonna say about secret societies in the UFO.
We'll do that. We'll do.
Let's not do that. Because that's a
Conspiracy theories.
I kind of don't.
No, you don't understand. Let me explain it real quick.
You don't. No, you don't understand.
I don't
No,
believe
not,
in
it
aliens
has
that much.
nothing to do with. It doesn't have anything to do
You wanna know what I believe in? I
It's,
believe in
quite the opposite.
extraterrestrial life, but I don't believe in aliens. I don't believe in anything other than humans. I believe that there are other humans.
I believe in vegetables.
You
Here, wait.
you would suddenly understand what I was saying.
I
UFOs
understand.
are not flown by extraterrestrials. They are flown by
Don't believe in aliens. Like, I believe in extraterrestrial life, like other humans on other planet.
I think that this is the
When that happens, just yell as loud as you can, okay, Venom?
I believe in aliens, okay? But I do believe in
Ah!
that are basically aliens. Like, I believe in biobacteria that come from
Okay.
different planets.
So-
Got it.
Let's talk about bamboo shoots.
They're flown by flying broccoli.
Honestly,
By
though, like,
yogurt, by sentient yogurt.
They're flown by keyboard keys.
They're flown by
They're flown by me. No, I'm just kidding.
honestly, why do I kind of want to just, like, go play, like, a game or something?
Yeah, we should probably get this wrapped up here. Dominic says he believes that pizza is a vegetable.
Wait. If tomato is a fruit, then doesn't that mean...
A tomato is also a vegetable.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Scientifically, it's a vegetable because it has
It
seeds.
is not. It is not a vegetable.
Look it up.
It is a fruit.
Look it up.
Fruit. You
Look
look
it up.
at fruit.
Look.
Is tomato a fruit?
It's both.
A fruit.
Ew, I
It's a
just...
fruit.
No, it's both.
It's a freaking
I
fruit.
know for a fact it's both.
You're telling me if I put a tomato in a blender that it would make a smoothie?
Yes.
And it's also a veggie drink at the same time. It's a vegetable and a fruit. It's both.
No, it is.
We're gonna have another chat about this of what. That's another podcast right there.
Put a smoothie and a vegetable, whatever you call it.
What is a tomato? Question mark.
A tomato is a fruit.
Is it a vegetable or is it
It is a fruit. I swear
I'm
to God, it's a
just
fruit.
to prove this right now. I'm telling you, it's both because I know this for a fact.
It is a fruit. I swear to God.
I'm screen sharing this too.
Well, I swear to whoever is in charge of us all.
Okay, we're just gonna go. What is a tomato?
You type in PO, and let's see what is the first thing.
The tomato is the edible of the blah, 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 blah. Not what is a tomato. No, is
It's a tomato.
is a tomato a fruit or a vegetable? You guys ready for this?
Yeah, it's gonna be fruit. I bet. How is it a vegetable?
Okay, hold on, no. Where is it?
Wait, no.
Is a tomato a fruit or a vegetable?
Read that health line. Go up. Yeah, read that. Tomato.
What's the difference between a fruit and a vegetable? Nutritionally, fruits and vegetables get. Oh, wait, you guys need to see this too. Nutritionally, fruits and vegetables get a lot of attention for being rich soil, vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Although they have a lot in common, fruits and vegetables also have some distinct differences. Blah 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 blah. Whether a food is a fruit or a vegetable depends on it if it's being discussed in culinary or.
Botanically, tomatoes are a fruit.
Okay. They're often classified as a vegetable. Bottom line, tomatoes are botanically defined as fruits because they form from a flower and contain seeds. Still, they're most often utilized like a vegetable in cooking. In fact, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in 1893 that the tomato listen. In fact, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that in 1893 that the tomato should be classified as a vegetable oh my gosh, I can't say that, vegetable on the basis of its culinary applications. It's not uncommon for culinary practices to blur the lines of scientific definitions of what blah 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 constitutes
Considered to be vegetables
a
are
fruit or a
for all
vegetable.
intents and purposes, tomatoes are food. If you're a farmer or a gardener, they're fruits. If you're a chef, they're vegetables. Regardless, they're food. This is a nutrition system.
Okay, thank you for finishing that because you know I can't read.
Public speaking.
Really?
I think fruit, so I don't really care.
How old are you? Can I ask?
I'm 22.
You can drink.
I choose not to.
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
I just met him. Well, Alex, how old are you?
16.
Yeah.
See,
my-
So, for all intents and purposes, tomatoes are both. I told you. Both of you.
I have another, what is the truth example? Talk the most and the least.
Huh?
Those who talk
Sir.
the most learn the least.
Sir.
Was
The,
he,
most, the person who talks the most.
You got me. You got me right there. Checkmate.
Who talks the most?
I've been.
Red hoodie.
What? Really? Okay.
Like equal.
Let's make that another podcast. Who talks the most?
Who talks the most?
Okay, we're gonna actually do it. Who talks the most out of all here?
We don't have time for all this.
Or who isn't?
Do you think we're doing it tonight, Jackson?
Those who do not listen.
Well, that sucks for me because that explains why my grades aren't the best in classes in school.
Also being close-minded can
Oh, okay. Dominic says more. Hold on. So Dominic says, I believe that pizza is a vegetable. Then he says, the is us Congress said so. And then he says, so pizza is a vegetable. Well, it ain't a fruit. So,
it's a mixed match.
yes, just it's a tomato. Pizza is a tomato because it's both.
But what about the cheese?
That you know what? We're changing that podcast idea from instead of being a tomato, we're making it cheese because we just discovered what a tomato is. It's both. Because I told you.
Wait, is cheese a what?
We're not going to look up what cheese is because we have to decide on what cheese is before we do the ultimate answer in the end.
Wait,
Dairy.
the what? Is cheese dairy or what?
You know.
Or a vegetable. Is cheese a vegetable?
Yeah. That's what we're going to. That's the podcast. Is cheese a vegetable?
No, it's not. How are you actually?
I'm just kidding.
It's a joke.
Do you think humans would classify as? Do you think humans would?
Do not say it. Stop.
I don't even know what I was gonna say.
It sounded like you were going off the lines of do you think humans could classify as a fruit or a vegetable? And I was going to say, sir, cannibal.
Fruit. Yeah, fruit.
Cannibalism. You're thinking about it too. You're sitting here thinking about it like, I wonder.
Wait, actually though, like would humans classify as a fruit or a vegetable?
Yeah, none. I don't want to eat you. I don't think you want to eat me. I mean, I'm not the judge, but don't.
Would we classify as illegal to eat?
Hey, what do you think a wheelchair would classify as?
A wheelchair. A chair with some wheels on it. That's what it
I'm
would
not
classify
afraid
as.
because I haven't gotten any sleep in 72 hours.
72?
Just kidding.
Yeah, that's what. 7.2 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, because if you had something 72 hours,
you'd be out cold, stoned.
No, somebody stayed up for like 100 hours straight.
I stayed up for 3 days, almost 4 days, 3.5 days straight, and you expect to lose me.
The longest I've ever stayed up for was 7 days. Almost 8. Through plenty of G Fuel or Game Fuel and energy drinks, my friends. I have a mini fridge. That thing was stocked up. By the end of it, it was empty. Twice.
Venom? Shouldn't this guy be in a mental hospital?
Yeah, put me in a straitjacket too.
I'm surprised he hasn't had a heart.
I know how to get out of one. Don't test me. You get this arm loose and you put the over your head. You get it here, then you can get this one done. You get it your Belco on.
You know that's how you dislocate your entire shoulder.
Yeah, you have to a little bit.
I've been put in the straitjacket before, because not because I was in a hospital, it was like as part of like a
Venom,
like a
you've been
tour.
in a hospital. Be honest. I'm
No,
just kidding. No, you haven't. I'm being honest.
No, he's putting on you. He's sus. He's calling. He's telling it. He's putting it on you because he has been.
No, I actually haven't. I've never even
No,
been here.
Yeah, neither have I. I've been in a hospital before.
At an old mental hospital, like a museum, they had a straitjacket you could try on. They're so weird. The more you pull, if you pull this side, it pulls this hard in. So it's really hard. Like I tried and I couldn't get out of it.
Until somebody had to help you.
You had to take off the straps in the back.
See, the thing that doesn't allow you to do it, there's 2 different types of straitjackets. One is one with the crotch belt, and one without. The ones that were made without them, you could escape from them. The ones that are nowadays the new ones, or was, because that's not really a thing anymore.
Now they just put you in like a dolly. They roll you around.
Yeah, exactly. But the ones that then they included with the crotch strap,
Wait,
you
was
couldn't
pumpkin
escape
not
from them
a
anymore.
fruit or a vegetable?
What?
Pumpkins are fruit.
I mean, they
Here we go again. Okay, we should probably end it here.
Yeah.
Because there's no one watching. No one is watching, so we are gonna end it here. Thank you guys.
Even out of the, bye guys.
Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you guys subscribe. Remember, it's free, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Comment down below what you guys have any ideas of on.